So tonight I want to talk to you about social media marketing or digital marketing, which is the broader topic, but we will be focused mainly on social media. My name is Yanique, for those of you who do not know me, and I will give you introduction about myself in a few minutes. So a few ground rules. You have already familiarized yourself with the Q&A button. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can use the chat box or the Q&A section to ask those questions. There will be a live Q&A session at the end. If you want to wait until the end to post your questions, you can do so. Or if you want to ask as we go along so that you won't lose your thought, you could also do so. I advise you to take notes. The information that I'm going to give might be very beneficial to you, so it is important that you have your notebook and your pen ready to take notes so that when you're ready to apply the knowledge, you understand exactly what it is about. I also want you to participate in the webinar. It's not just for me to speak to you or to explain what social media is, but I do want you to participate. I do want you to comment and ask questions. Tori is going to grab her book. What we will be focusing on today is I'll give you a definition of digital marketing, what it is. I also want you to tell me, well, I will be telling you what social media marketing is, but I do want you to tell me what it means to you, what you already know about it. So you can go on and start typing. If you already know what social media marketing is, you can start typing that in the chat box so I can get an idea of those who are already familiar with social media marketing. We will also take a look at why digital marketing or social media marketing is so important to businesses in today's society. What are some of the strategies, social media tools that can be used, and what are the career opportunities, especially as it pertains to freelancing? At the end, as is customary, I'll ask you to give feedback. For those who have not yet given any feedback about the last workshop, I still am asking for feedback. Feedback helps the business to grow. Feedback shows other freelancer what Adept Invention is about, and so the way that you are able to benefit, others can benefit if they can see that others are actually enjoying or experiencing something good from Adept Inventions. So again, I ask for feedback. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Yanique Walters. I am a freelancer with IT focus, but I basically do everything. I do data entry, graphic designing, virtual assistant, social media marketing, and blog writing. I have a master's in business and a bachelor's in information technology. But just to give you a little more background as to my freelancing career, I've been freelancing for almost 3 years now. It has been working. I've made lots of money on working online. As mentioned, those are some of the areas that I've worked in online. Social media marketing is something that I find to be very interesting, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to share this with you, share the knowledge that I have about social media marketing. For those of you who do not know Adept Inventions and what we do, we provide freelancing training, looking to venture into premium tutoring. We also provide business marketing services, for example, social media marketing. So we provide clients with social media marketing services. And again, this is why you understanding social media marketing can be very beneficial to my business and to you, because as the business grows, we will need more and more social media marketers to join the team to provide support to our clients. We also provide business process outsourcing services. So if a client needs data entry clerk, we can check the pool of freelancers that we have to see who is available, who can perform the task, and then assign that freelancer to the client. Those are some of our 4 main focuses. Now we're about to go into the meat of the matter, and we're going to look at what digital marketing is, what social media marketing is. So I asked this question: How many hours do you spend on social media daily? Please type in the comment box and let us know exactly how often or how many hours you spend on social media every day. If you could sum it up, think about it and say, okay, I know I go on. Wow, Tori says 24/7. All right, 3, more than 5. Paulette says more than 5. My next question is, have you been making money from social media? Have you made any money at all from social media? So when this says not really, tell us some more about that. So very little, no. Paulette and Jacqueline, can you explain what you mean by not really and very little? So Shanika only do it for fun, right? But yet still you spend a very long time on social media. When this says not really, Wendy, what do you mean by not really? And I should have said no. No, okay. All right, so Paulette, I guess it's down to you. What do you mean by very little? Or was the very little for the amount of time that you spend on social media? The point is that we spend a long time. I, for one, personally, when I go on social media and I click scroll and I look at one thing and I start scrolling and I start scrolling, before I know it, I'm on my phone for 2 hours, not realizing how much time has passed. But the thing is that since social media has become so very popular, especially as it pertains to businesses and making money, the time that we spend scrolling should be valuable time in being invested to make money. I have joined some paid to click, very good, right? Today, while eating or watching TV, I have made over $200. So Paulette can explain a little bit more about that so that others can benefit from it. ClickSense, Nero, Box, and some others. So she can type them. You guys can look them up and see exactly how those things work. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing is promoting or creating brand awareness using internet. When you think about digital marketing, you're thinking about search engines, websites, social media, mobile apps, email, and inbound. So as I mentioned, digital marketing is the broad heading, but we will be focusing on social media and how social media can help us. So we look at social media, and social media marketing refers to the process of gaining traffic or attention through social media sites. So some of the social media sites that are popular as it pertains to ads, you have Instagram, Google+, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. How many of you have been on Facebook or Instagram and see sponsored ads? If you have seen it before, type I've seen it or type yes. So I can know how many of you are already familiar with sponsored ad. Anyone interested can email or WhatsApp me. Okay. So Paulette has given her contact information. Seen them? Good. Okay. Did you know when you saw it, did you know exactly what it means? What does it mean for an ad to be a sponsored ad? So if you see it on Facebook or on Instagram, you see sponsored ad. Do you know what it means? Have you ever thought about it? Like, what does this mean? No. Okay, Shanika says no. Tori says no. All right. Anybody else have ever seen it on Facebook and actually knows what it means? All right. So I'm not getting any more feedback. But basically, when you see sponsored ads, it means that clients or customers or businesses have actually went ahead and paid to advertise whatever they're advertising, whether it be a product or a service. They have actually paid money to get it out there in front of your face. Because under normal circumstances, especially on Facebook, you will only see things that your friends have posted. But in order for a business to get it in front of you, they actually have to pay, put in the criteria that they want. Because, for example, most of you may got persons who pay to have their ads posted. Exactly. So when a business is posting a sponsored ad, they actually have to go in and state the criteria. So they will say a male or female, age 16 to 50, and so forth. So they specify exactly who they want Facebook to push these ads to. So my question is, who remember how we used to do marketing 10 years ago? What were some of the things that we used to do to get our information out there? TV and commercials, exactly. Okay, perfect. So back in the days, social media was nowhere to be found, right? It wasn't a thing. It wasn't something that persons referred to. So 10 years ago, social media marketing was not a thing. But with the invention of social media and it being the biggest marketplace, many companies are now employing freelancers to do these kind of tasks. Actually, you have colleges that are providing social media marketing courses now. Back then, you never have that option. You have companies who are actually employing social media managers now. A few years ago, that wasn't an option either. So, but let's look at the traditional way versus the digital way. When you think about the reach, the traditional way was very limited because some of you mentioned the gleaner or the billboard. The billboard would mean that you only see it if you drive past it. The gleaner would mean that you only see it if you buy the gleaner, right? Or the star, whichever other advertisement. There were also flyers. The flyers would mean that you will only see it if you are given a flyer. With the invention of digital marketing, it's global. You can go on the website. You can, if once you know the company's name, you can Google it, and you can find all the information available. Right? Targeting. With the traditional method, the targeting for that it wasn't specific. With digital, it's very specific. They know exactly who they're targeting. They know not to waste money on, for example, freelancing might just be for persons 18 to 50, right? So when we're advertising, we try to advertise the person who fit the criteria, who we know for a fact would buy what we're offering. So with traditional approach, you put it in the gleaner, you put it on the billboard, and it's just who sees it and is interested. While digital, you target the persons that you want, right? Price. The traditional approach was expensive. When you think about a billboard, when you think about a full page ads in the gleaner, it's very expensive. All right, digital approach, you put it on your website, you put it on your personal Facebook page, you put it, it's very inexpensive. And return on investment for traditional approach, it's not guaranteed. For digital approach, you know who you're targeting, why you're targeting them, you know that they will buy because they have purchased in the past. So it's somewhat guaranteed when you use the digital approach. Did you know that there are 2.3 billion social media users in the world to date, right? And 81% of small and medium-sized businesses are using social media. Did you also know that 94% of these small and medium-sized businesses use it for marketing purposes? There are 50 million business pages on Facebook, and over 2.5 billion comments are made on these pages monthly. Right? When you look at these statistics, what does it say to you? Look at this. It says in 2015, businesses spent 23.68 billion on paid social media ads, right? And for 2017, it's projected to be 35.98 billion. When you look at these statistics, what does it say to you? Anybody, somebody. When you sum up the statistics and you look at the fact that there are 2.307 billion social media users. 81% of small and medium-sized businesses are using social media, and 94% of these use it for marketing purpose. The projected amount is 35.98 billion for 2017. What does it say to you? All right, so nobody can sum that up and let me know. Social media is being used more to sell their business, goods, and service. But what does it mean to you, somebody who is interested in learning social media, interested in probably venturing into social media? What does it mean to you when you look at these statistics? Somebody. I just want one answer. Ah, right, Shanika, that's correct. So if there is so much greater, if there are so many persons using social media, if there are so many businesses using it for marketing purpose, that simply means that there's a ton of work for social media managers. And if you're looking to venture into this area for freelancing, then you can benefit from social media marketing. Is that correct? Because if you can see that companies are willing to invest, willing to put money into this thing, then you can definitely venture into it and earn money. You can do what is necessary to ensure that you get all the knowledge that is needed to be the best social media marketer or manager on the internet. But you might ask, what does a social media manager do? So social media manager focus on account setup. So a client comes to you and say, hey, I have a business, but I don't have a social media page for it. You can say to that client, okay, no, don't worry, I will create your social media page. I will get everything set up. If you're not good at graphics, then you find somebody that does graphics. You don't just tell the client, look, I don't know, I can't do this. If you know that you can create the page but you're not good at graphics, then you find yourself a graphic designer friend, a graphic designer freelancer who you can still collect from the client and also pay that freelancer to do the graphics, create the logo, create the banners, and you talk to the client. The client doesn't even need to know that you're not the one creating these banners. So you focus on account setup. Then you focus on social media management. So social media management means on a daily basis, the client might want you to post something. So you decide, okay, I'm managing the Facebook page, I'm posting this, I'm posting that. You also have social media auditing. So the clients wants to know where their visitors are from, what their visitors are looking at, what are the feedback, if their visitors are leaving any review, what are the conversion rate, if they're actually, when they go on the website, if they're actually purchasing anything, or they're basically anything at all that the person, the Facebook user, the ads user does, you can know by going to the doing the auditing. You also can do social media strategy. You will have to think about what are some of the ways that you can get persons interested in your page. So you create the page, you are managing it, but then nobody's coming because you're just not doing something right. So you have to figure out, you have to use your creative mind, you have to think about what you can offer to the visitors, what you can offer to them to get them to be interested in your social media page. You can also do social media consulting, which is somewhat similar to strategy, because now you're telling the business what they can do to improve their social media pages. And then there's social media advertising. So you have paid ads. You have ads where you you create a post, you send it to a friend, that friend send it to somebody else. That is advertising. So skills and knowledge. To provide services listed above, you need to know what social media pages look like, how users are interacting with them, what content to publish, and how to run your ads. Right? So if you don't know how to run your ads, you might be losing, the company might be losing money, and then at the end of the day, it's your fault because you're the one who take these contracts and you're the one who tell the customer that I'm going to give you the ultimate package. I'm going to ensure that you gain um, users on your sites, but then you're losing money because you're not optimizing correctly. You're not putting out your ads the way it's supposed to go out, right? So you have to understand the skills and the know-how to get that done. You also, as mentioned, you also need to keep up to date with the latest changes. So just like anything else, especially social media that is now evolving, it changes every day. There's something new. You take a look at what Facebook was a few years ago compared to what it is today. You have WhatsApp, you have Facebook story, you have all these different changes, and you have to keep up to date with every single one of these to see how best you can provide the service to your clients, right? So if you know that, for example, what I find with this WhatsApp, because initially when it just came out, I was annoyed. But what I find is that if you're a business, you can use it as a marketing tool, right? You post your flyers, you post your business cards, you put it out there for persons to see using WhatsApp, as something as simple as WhatsApp. To get the necessary skills and to understand exactly how social media is evolving, you have to read books, you have to read blogs, sign up on blogs, forums, take courses, invest in the tools that can be used to make your work much easier. Watch YouTube videos. That's one of the things that I do. YouTube videos. I love YouTube videos because if I don't know how to do something, as I told you guys before, YouTube knows. There's always somebody before you that wanted answers to something that they didn't know. When you go to Google and you start typing your question, you realize that Google is finishing the question for you because somebody else have already asked the question. Social media marketing is used to increase brand awareness and business leads, right? So you have Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Those are some of the top social media tools or websites that they're using now to do marketing, as mentioned before. All right, so let's look at digital marketing and some of the things that we can do. Paulette mentioned that she get paid, I think, per click. I think that's what she said, right? And that's referred to as paid marketing. So you have paid for click, display ads, video ads, social media, and email marketing. Those are some of the paid marketing options for businesses. Then you have organic marketing. So you have direct traffic, SEO, social media, inbound marketing, email marketing. And then you look at mobile marketing, you have mobile apps, ads in mobile, and reporting, you have ORM and analytics, right? If there's anything, remember, write down your questions for the end of the session so you can ask. All right, so how many of you know what search engine optimization is? Anybody? Have you ever heard the term? And if you're on Upwork, you might see it floating around. No? Anybody? Okay, so Janelle knows what it is. I heard the term. What does it mean? For the persons who know, what does it mean? All right, so social search engine optimization is a process of basically maximizing the number of visitors to a particular website by ensuring that the site appears high on a list of results returned by a search. For example, you search for, let's say, Adept Inventions, right? If I want Adept Inventions website to show, the first thing to show, then I have to ensure that I do a lot of search engine optimization. Or no, let me broaden it a bit. If I want to search for freelancing website, and I want to ensure that Adept Invention comes up in the top 10, then that's where search engine optimization comes in. The material you post is more visible when searched. That's correct, right? So you want to ensure that the information that you post online is more visible when clients or when users search information. You want to ensure that your company shows up first, your company shows above the rest, because that's how you will get sales, that's how you will get business, and that's where you come in. You need to be able to optimize your clients' websites, so you search for it a lot. No, so it's not a matter of searching for it a lot. It's a matter of you, the freelancer, setting it away that over and over. No. So searching for it over and over doesn't bring it to the top. It's a process. Let me show you. So it depends on many factors and algorithms created by search engines. 200 plus factors used by Google to rank a page. So you have to know what those factors are, what it takes to bring your page to the forefront. Clients pay a lot of money for this service, right? When you go on Upwork, again, Andre mentioned that if you want to know what a particular task pays, then you go online and you look at freelancers that are actually providing that service, and you look at their profile, you see how much they have actually gotten paid for it. And search engine optimization is one of those areas that pays a lot, because every single company wants to ensure that when you search crackers, Excelsior crackers wants to come to the top. If you search newspaper in Jamaica, Gleaner wants to be at the top, Observer wants to be at the top, and it all boils down to search engine optimization. 82% of the search users click on organic links. Search engine optimization increases the leads and brand authority, as mentioned before. And search engine optimization takes a good time and effort. Again, it's that, and this is why it pays a lot, because it takes time, it takes effort. Pay per click, right? So companies will actually pay websites if a user comes online and actually clicks their ad. So it's a business model whereby a company that has placed an advertisement on a website pays a sum of money to the host website. So for example, Google, when a user clicks on to advertise, right? Okay. All right, so we were talking about the paid pay-per-click marketing, and I mentioned that it's a business model whereby a company that has placed an ad on a website pays a sum of money to host the website when a user clicks on the advertisement. So again, when you see the ads on websites, it's not viruses. Those are companies or businesses that actually gets paid once a user click on these ads. So I think it's 1 cent per click, but when that adds up, if let's say for example for the month you have a person, you have 30,000 users that comes and click, eventually it adds up and you earn money. This is how the bloggers make money, right? So the bloggers create blog pages, they write article, and then they post ads on those pages to ensure that the ads are in line with what they're offering, what the article is about. And once you click on those ads, once you see something Because what Google does, Google knows what you like. Google knows your preferences because Google knows your searching habits. So what Google does is push ads to you that you will be interested in, things that you have already searched. So when you go on these websites and you see these ads and you're like, oh, I can buy these shoes, and you click on that ad, Google pays that company that is hosting that ad, right? So how it works is you get a code. If you have a website, if you have a blog, if you're a writer and you create a blog page and you write articles and you post, and you decide to use AdSense, AdWords, anything that relates to Google to advertise on your page, again, once somebody click on those ads, you are paid. Everybody following? Everybody understand? Is this new to you? Okay, great. So how to do pay-per-click. So pay-per-click can be implemented using these programs, right? Google AdWords, Bing Ads, right? So again, we mentioned Google AdWords. We mentioned how Google uses these ads to get paid, because the client pays or the businesses pays Google to post these ads on pages, right? But then when you decide that, look, I want to advertise to Google, and you go to Google and you said, look, I want to be one of your advertisers, and Google said, okay, here's the code, post it on your website, you're paid, right? And that's a way Google AdWords. But you also have Bing ads. Personally, I'm not a fan of Bing. I'm not a fan of Internet Explorer. I'm not a fan of Bing, right? But it's also the same thing. It works. It works for persons who use IE. IE means Internet Explorer. 18% of users who goes on a site and see ads actually clicks. So it's not a big percentage, but there are persons who are making tons, six figures every year just by ad posting, right? It's just that you have to have material on your blogs, on your page, that brings users to your page, that brings viewers to your page. And once you have viewers, once you have something given them, they will keep coming and they will always see an ad that they are interested in and they will click. So it's a very fast and effective marketing method. So we're now looking at paid or sponsored ads. There are so many different places that you can do paid advertising. You have Amazon, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Google, you have Yahoo, you have Bing. I'm not so familiar with the Omnia classified, but all these areas are areas that you can tell your client, look, I will advertise on Google. Let's take a step back. So a client comes to you and a client says, look, I need to sell my pastries. I need to sell my cupcakes. But I only want to sell to persons in Kingston and I only want to sell to females. You should know how to ensure that when you create these ads, that it only goes to female and people in Kingston. But I won't get into that tonight. That's for another class to show you exactly how these ads work, how to create the ads. Once you're interested in social media marketing, then that's where I will go behind the scene and we'll take a look at everything, right? So that's paid ads. Customers actually goes into their pocket to get the message out to users. Let's talk about who can become a social media manager now. So if you have basic understanding of the internet, then you can become a social media manager. It requires no programming or website knowledge. So you don't need to go and know HTML or JavaScript or any of those programming language. You also need to have basic English and communication skill. It is a must. You can't go on the people them page and advertise something for them with a lot of grammatical error or spelling error. You have to be able to understand English and be able to communicate with your viewers effectively, right? So if you type something, it should flow. It should be, you should also be able to type it in a creative way to get persons to stop. If you say, buy this book, this is not a book, but if you say, buy this book, on a social media page, nobody's going to be interested. But if you say, learn about relationship problems by buying this book, yeah. So you have to know to communicate. You have to know basic English. You have to be creative. You have to know to put it out there for viewers to see, right? So you have to be interested and enthusiastic in technology. So as I mentioned, social media is an ongoing thing. It changes every single day. So you have to be enthused about learning about technology, learning about the new ways of doing things, what's new, what Facebook is doing, what Instagram is doing, and understand exactly how to get the message out there, right? If you normally just post a flyer and you now realize that you can post a story, you can use Facebook to post a story, then you have to be knowledgeable and you have to stay up to date with what is going on. So some of the online money earning method is you can also do affiliate marketing. You can do Google AdSense and you can do freelancing. So we spoke about Google where you post, you create a page and you post ads. Affiliate marketing now, that's another big topic. It's something that a lot of people are making tons of money from, right? And affiliate marketing basically is you marketing for other businesses. So you create a page, right? You have your own website. You have to have content again to draw persons to your website in order for you to sell your affiliate product. Let's take, for example, let's see what an affiliate product. Let's take, for example, Fiverr. Fiverr offers affiliate marketing. Once you sign up on Fiverr, you say, look, I want to be an affiliate. They give you a banner to place on your website. And once users click on that banner, you are paid. Once users click on that banner and actually signs up, you are paid. And that's what affiliate marketing is. You're marketing for other companies. So you get a page, you create your own Facebook page, not Facebook, you create your own websites, you create your own blog page, and you advertise for other companies. You sell products for other companies. So you can say, okay, I'm going to sell this, and another thing to look at, when you go on YouTube, and let's take, for example, a makeup artist, and they're talking about the product and they apply the product, and then at the end they say, if you're interested in buying this product, then click this link. Once you click on that link and go and actually make a purchase, they benefit from it because they get paid for marketing that product, right? You go on a website and you see somebody reviewing a cell phone, right? And you decide after that review that, wow, this phone is amazing, I'm going to purchase it. And you click on that link that they provide for you to purchase. Then they get a portion of the money that phone costs. That is affiliate marketing. You look on Instagram and you see the ladies, most of the ladies advertising this Get Slim product, right? And they say, oh, look at my belly, I was able to lose all the fat, and they show that image and they say, if you're interested, just buy this product, and you click on that link, that person is being paid. So that is affiliate marketing, and that is something that you can also think about doing. You can create your own, if you are good at if you consider yourself somebody that's confident enough to do a YouTube channel, and you start going around, you find an area that you want to focus on. Let's say you want to do makeup, You find an area, you say, okay, I'm going to do makeup, I'm going to review makeup products, and I'm going to go around and find all the makeup companies that offers affiliate marketing and sign up so that I can review their products and I can get paid whenever there's a sale. And that is what affiliate marketing is. Freelancing. Freelancing, which is the area that you all fall into. Freelancers, right? So you go on Upwork and you go on Fiverr, and companies post, hey, I'm looking for a social media marketer to market my social media pages, to put my business out there. That's where you come in. So you can choose to go write articles and use Google AdSense, or you can choose to go create a website. I don't know what you will put on it and use Google AdSense, or you can choose to be a video blogger and become an affiliate marketer. Or you can stick to freelancing, which is more work, but at the end of the day, you know that it pays. Affiliate marketing, again, going back, is you create that video, and you know that that video can stay on YouTube for a while and earn you money, right? You Google AdSense, you write an article, and you know that that article will stay online and earn you money. With freelancing, you actually have to continuously work, right? I love working, so freelancing works very well for me, right? So understanding what Google AdSense, affiliate marketing, and freelancing are, which one, if any, well, I'm sure you're interested in freelancing, but understanding what the other two are you interested in any of them? If so, please type the ones that you find to be very interesting, that you want to explore some more. So when this says affiliate marketing, so what you have to do is figure out what product you want to focus on, what product or service you want to focus on. You can choose freelancing. If you're knowledgeable about freelancing and you think that you can go on YouTube and you can talk about freelancing, okay, Paulette want to find out more about Google AdSense, okay, all right. So if you know that you're knowledgeable about a particular topic and you want to become an affiliate within that area, because it's not good to jump from one to another and one to another. It's good to find something that you focus on. If you want to sell purses, if you want to do cell phones, you have to find something that you are interested in and focus on it, right? Those are areas that you can find information on Google, on YouTube about. So if you need to take your business, because being a freelancer means you're a business owner because you're managing yourself. You have to take your business and know that this is what I want to do, and I am going to put out all the effort to ensure that I get it done, right? Again, with freelancing, just like freelancing, all the other areas, you have to be persistent. You have to constantly push. It's easy to go into a business and work and then get paid at the end of the week or end of the fortnight or end of the month, right? It's easy to do that. But then if you want to make a lot of money on your own, all you need is a computer, the internet, and you having the know-how, right? You having the drive to be your own boss. And what I realize is that every workshop that I have, there are always at least two persons at the top constantly pushing, constantly asking questions, constantly trying to be better. And then there are those at the bottom who just decide, I can't bother to go and look no work, so this is not for me. And which is fine, because everybody have their preferences. But if you decide and you're investing your time because you're here tonight, because you think that freelancing is something that you want to do. So if you are investing your time, you have to just go full force and done. It makes no sense starting and stopping in the middle, right? So aim high, but it's best to aim high and miss rather than to aim low and hit. Because once you hit, you say, oh, I accomplished something, not knowing that you can go higher. So that is where all of these things fall in: being your own boss, earning your own money, managing your own time, knowing that, look, I can do this. You have to have the motivation to go forward. So let's continue. So we look at social media tools, right? And you have Hootsuite. I used Hootsuite before, right? As you can see, it's the leading one. And what it does is that it makes life so easy for you, right? You can schedule all your posts from now until December. If you can sit down and type up, look, I want to post this every single day. So you type up on Monday, on no, let's use dates. On which date we're at May 10th today, I think, or whatever. But let's say for May 10th you want to post a quote. You can write that quote and you can put it in the software, and the software will post it to all your social media pages for you without you having to do anything. So you invest the time to create everything that you want to go out on what particular day you want it to go out, and the software will take care of the rest, right? So it says it is a perfect tool for monitoring the feed and your clients, fans, and followers, while Buffer is best for scheduling updates, right? You can schedule updates with, but I don't see Buffer listed here. But basically, you schedule updates. It's a freemium tool, but you can also invest in the paid version because it's very inexpensive, right? Agora Pulse, as it provides the best Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram analytics, is necessary for creating audit strategies and social media management plans. And we spoke about auditing earlier and strategies. And if you can find a tool that can help with that, then it's good to invest in it, right? It also lets you schedule updates and run Facebook ads. So make note of all of these tools right here, because those tools will help to make your social media management life a lot easier. Rather than doing things manually, you can invest in these tools that will make the job a lot easier. So what are the career opportunities? So you have, as a digital marketer, you can become an entrepreneur. So you can start your own business. You can build your website, you can write your articles, and you can do your own thing, right? Or you can become a freelancer where you work on individual projects for clients. You can earn from AdSense and affiliate marketing, so online. You can just go and find a professional job. As we mentioned, jobs are now available in social media management area, right? But the focus is on freelancing tonight. So you can go on Upwork, you can go on Fiverr, and you can search for social media marketing jobs or social media management jobs or social media auditing, and look at what the clients are actually asking for. Look at the criteria, the qualification, the description, and see if this is something that you can go and research some more and learn about. There will be a workshop. There will be another workshop for social media marketing, where we will go in depth to speak about what social media marketing, well, we actually already introduced it, but we will go behind the scene, go into Facebook tools, go into ad managers, and look at how to get your social media pages set up, how to do the marketing, and so forth. I don't see social media marketing job, but I want to know more in order to start applying out. All right, I will share my screen and show you some. Let me do that real quick. So if I go to Upwork, right? Let me know if you can still see my screen. Can you still see? Okay, good. All right, so I'm almost there. All right. So if we go to if we search social media, looking for an ongoing relationship with marketing genius for a new product launch, right? Pinterest paid marketing advertising expert. Need help growing followers and conversion rate. Graphic designer for fitness information marketing. Part-time social media management, or manager rather. And this one is saying 10 to 30 hours per week. Google AdWords, Facebook ads, and native ad specialist for e-commerce company. And it goes on and on. All around a graphic designer, research and find relevant Instagram accounts plus owner contact info, right? So social media marketing, lead generating, click on one of them and show us how you would attack it, please. All right. See, this is SEO. Let me find one that. All right, so this one, let's look at this. This is not one that you would apply to because the payment is unverified, as we mentioned before, right? But it says create a marketing plan and effective marketing campaign, develop and carry out a successful social media strategy that will target an audience and generate leads, build a large following and establish relationship on social media. So this is what this client is looking for. If you think that you can do it, you click on submit a proposal, as most of you should be familiar with already. How many of you have not yet started to apply for work? Not seen any no's or not yet. So I'm assuming that every single one of you have actually applied for at least, I applied for only one job. Okay. Guys, try to apply for at least 5 jobs per day. That is how you will get the rising talent status. If you notice, it's included in most of the job searches. Anne-Marie, how comes? We might need to take a look at that. Please message me so we can discuss. Okay, Janelle says I have applied for 5. Have you gotten any interview requests as yet? All right, so Tori, okay, so change, as I mentioned, change. I've made some applications. Good, Paulette. For Anne-Marie, the trick is to use nursing as a skill, right? So take out all the skills that you currently have and put nursing, and once they approve it, then you go back and you add the skills that you actually do have, right? So I would expect that most of you, after you go and research more about social media marketing, that you will you will put it as a skill, because again, once Upwork is sending out job recommendation, they use your skills to determine which job to send to you. So if you add social media to your skills section, they will send you jobs about social media. So Tori, again, you will click on this, you will state most of what you have learned tonight, and well, I have been doing social media marketing for a while. I understand exactly what it means, how important it is for you to get your business to the forefront and generate leads. Once you go and you Google or you research what it takes, then when you're responding to your ads, you can include, I can do this, I can do that in this time frame, right? And what I will also advise you to do is create a dummy page. So you can create a dummy Facebook page so you can practice on it. Practice, understand exactly. Yeah, so a dummy page means a page that is not being used. It's not, nobody is actually using it. So you create it and you post things on it, and you don't necessarily need to invite people to join it because it's not real. But you post things and you understand exactly where you're looking for. So we're at the end, guys. What are the questions that you have? What wasn't clear to you so that we can answer them right now? You can see, I'm gonna be posting a few links, right? So for the next freelancing workshop, again, you guys already did the freelancing workshop, so I will not post that link. But if you're interested in the social media marketing course 2.0, then I'll post the link for you to register. 2.0 is going to be a paid course. So if you're interested if you think that social media marketing is for you and you want to learn more about it, then you can register. It will be a webinar, so it's not an in-office course. It's a webinar, so you can click on that link and register. The next workshop, if you have friends who you would want to tell about it, will be on June 24th. You can send that link to them for them to register, right? And I will also be having a paid webinar for those who cannot attend the workshop in person. They can attend the workshop online. So I just posted the links. Tell me if you can see them. I feel like I've learned about social media marketing, but still don't know how to do it. Exactly. So you do know about social media marketing. This is just an introduction as to what social media marketing is. In order for you to know exactly how to go about performing social media marketing, that's social media marketing class 2.0. We will go behind the scene. We will look at how to get set up, how to create the page, how to start your advertisement, how to post links on websites and so forth. We'll do all that in our workshop on a Saturday. It's going to be a webinar, right? So it's going to be the same 2,500. For the webinar, you will have to pay either to a bank or online using PayPal. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. So if you're interested, please use the link to make the purchase. Guys, if you show, oh, one more thing I need to say before you go. I made a deal with a client yesterday. If all goes well, I will have a lot of work coming in. I will only be focusing on freelancers who shows that they're interested. So if you show that you really want to be a freelancer and you really want to get your business up and running as a freelancer, as a sole proprietor, because that's what you ultimately become, then I will be assigning contracts to you. What the deal says is that he's a client that will find other clients in the US, right? That he will find other clients in the US and bring them to my company to do work. So he's a radio podcast broadcaster, right? So he interviews a lot of business people on his radio station. So his pitch is going to now be, okay, are you interested? You're a startup business. You might not have all the resources that you need. I have a company that can provide freelancing service for you, that you can get a virtual assistant to help with so and so and so and so. You will give that pitch, and then as clients get interested, then you will come to Adept and you will say, look, I need a virtual assistant. I need a database, a data entry clerk, right? And that's where comes in, where I come to you and I say, look, I need somebody to do this. Anybody interested? But again, in the past, I've gotten a lot of contract that I had to turn down because there was nobody available to do it. Even though I've trained so many persons, I still can't find anybody to do the work when the work comes. So if you're really interested and you want to go forward with your freelancing career, then I will work with you. If not, I might have to go and find Philippines and Indians to do the work, which I don't want, because I'm training Jamaicans to be freelancers, and that's what I want to ultimately do. I want to use our people. I will post the links in the Facebook group. Guys, if you're not yet on the Facebook group, please send a request. Let me post that link right now, and you can send a request to be a part of the Facebook group, because that's where I'm trying to move away from using the WhatsApp group, because it's so much easier for us to use the Facebook group. We're pushing social media marketing and management, so we need to be getting familiar with social media, right? So again, if you're not yet in the Facebook group, please click that link and request. Yeah, I like the WhatsApp group too, so I'll use it as much as possible. But where I want the information to be is in the Facebook group, where it's like a community. For WhatsApp, we will post things just the same, but for like questions and answers and so forth, then it will be the Facebook group. We will also be having a new website come next week. The website that we have right now is not the best. The design wasn't done properly, and we have actually started to have an Indian company creating the Facebook group for us right now. Not the Facebook group, the website for us right now. So you will see a new and improved where you can go and get articles and free stuff, right? So that's what the website will start to do. You can go and purchase the book, downloads. You can get free. Maybe this webinar will be uploaded to the page also for you to download and rewatch and so forth, right? So guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for attending. Have a good night. If you have no more questions. Any more questions? I know you have to spend money to make money and your time is valuable, but being very honest, none of the training has been in depth so far. Okay, Janelle, I understand, right? Same to you, Tori. This was an introduction to social media management. In order for you to learn exactly how to do social media management, you have to do the paid course. So as you rightfully mentioned, time, you have to spend money to make money, and time is valuable. But we also wanted to introduce, so what we plan to do is to introduce these topics: customer service, data entry, social media marketing, search engine optimization. We will be touching base on these topics, but in order for you to understand exactly how everything works, you will have to pay for the course.